meant na car no bi fat car di mechi yameti ase aban yakoyenem ye NDC moment of truth ene ye sema Sami Jamfidi tu dwa no auditor general's report won sem health minister ya oda so post na cars ya okra ambulance awodo amba COVID vaccines so okra ama medu da ene the cost my chrono my boy my way no
Mugabe ma me nchia watie for no nyankopon say no so any opportunity to be here.
Fantastic.
Sometimes what in China so wo hwe nema bi ekoso wo Ghana na unya the right words to describe what is happening, and you see impunity at a level just I would describe what enye and aye bone na wudi amamfo didi o man no just wotimi so moyom say ombebo man no from, and they are doing it with that sense of impunity just say adibia nu ho a esuro ene feria bi wo ma say nipa no ya obetwen asan. But unfortunately nema na yekoso so we wanim na wo twinsi say oh ka the truth am amamfo atia, then that is where the name calling come in. Or your NDC ni or your way ni na maybe say obi NDC ni or your Chinese and also Japanese nema ya koso e Ghana ontimi fa na nontum, because on mine no yen nyina ya dachi is at stake. So if we are going to shut up and allow few people because they are in power today to mess up with the present, the future, na say yet home here because okoka betu dia, I'm not sure say we will have a future for this particular country. It's the reason why the obia bekabia no yen nyina we need to be very bold and confront the issues, because adia course we say a byproduct of a systemic leadership failure ye facing and nema we nyina see because chrono no sa nema ye sha sesi okroma enye ne e sha ase ache and ne chrono we or china chrono we, but cardinal about this chrono I course no say ubenya president who is supposed to exert leadership abama amamfo enye osuro ene sabi ye friend say omo kwakwa ya ade na sabi omo be de ahofo bi be yesa ade na yom ho afrim no, because of say omo nim say somebody will protect them, you know. They do all this with impunity. And to be na yati Ghana ene dima manfo nim yesa Ghana is a debe ni nyina in the sub region ha respect amanfo wo mayen ni nyina eni hobiem, because over the years so we have a Ghana free ba now we had the kind of name yenya for your home in the sub region. The first country to secure independence in the sub-region, yet means inspire other countries. You're turning a lot of way for ourselves. But you're about to do a point here, and you move from one scandal to the another, one scandal to the another. Auditor General reports here on this particular COVID-19 where you are akosi. So we him now offer issues one after the other. Now we have Niama Asium. Now her situation at Ghana womb now gauge against the fact that nothing has been done about the situation. Magabi, we have no real about hope, because I will cry nipa fast so say on mine sick and about finance a panswa bo minor chrono nina chino they are in the past. I'm on mine about bedruhano obi anim ye nimu asem aya kwan nipa fast so on mine sika ye de nsabe boma ye de pese ye de ye bia, because at the end of the day panyini bia ni ba bia o gina ha ka say e bia de we awaye metwe waso. Nobody is being prosecuted. Obi anywhere. Oh yeah, then I'm ya kananim. Amanaka say oh, adia maye me kwaya there will be consequences in tino. Emra ye tuogum eno obi ye the ope, because from Kandoforiata to wine cases of corruption and asafo aye koso nyina no. President afodu ne arms no gina na ohwe omo. Enti say wuntimi ente nipa na omo take some of these major decisions at the highest point na. Hwan biem e na obetimi atemu no. Kandoforiata na ye no wofase na waye nema pat basa Ghana for calling on him say onyini si ncha wantimi anyina si nchan a prosecution ne nema akoso nyina no wanka ho hwe a na situation ne to ma ba beduru ha no obi ya de bone won nchan a how do you gather the momentum so de kwakwaye enti COVID fund na akwakwaye say me anya me nwa, because you see Ghana for na mpe no kre. Because when we started raising these alarms long ago, about 2 years or 3 years ago, about how our COVID-19 sikano ya faso ya use no na manfo free say be politics na sefo na manfo ye, but the reality is say ukoma sika na ba anya COVID-19 niam kwa no mode ye COVID-19 per the report auditor general the buy no yenya over 21 billion e okrom ha, but sika no kwa no is not accurate, because there are a lot of sika COVID-19 your friends say auditor general na account for oyi free because I fund I set a donation amount for year and other money say G at the same period no you free. Then you go down and ask yourself, say, or my samre ye wujina ye nice ye pa IMF chow. Say or my na bonti a slow mo they should come to our rescue because over the years decisions are yet taking a decision about bomb my within the sub-region and even at the global stage, you know, and the name Ghana Oba anything. I the economy is sinking. Now on the other side, COVID-19 sika aba for at least in Quebec because there is a in every adversity, you can find opportunity. Unfortunately for us, that is the opportunity that we found during the COVID-19 period. Donations, money from other sources, by World Bank, MIB, IMF, and several other institutions came to our aid. Now you sika nanka ube free sabi. At this period, crucial moments in Ghana, you bet me put those monies into good use, Kwabrane, I not just a chronona yabo from the tetia. Obianya yashe, that is the trend that we will continue. And Tinu Uhesikanumua, Obibet Miako Adakulu in the Volta region. Now I catch you say or Kwako Hine dying for COVID-19 or Kolisi COVID-19 for 25 years. Knowing there was some of this pandemic in a Basabi, and now that's a 3 years crybedi. But I call Lisi building at the minim at the crew, and then you bet Lisia a bit in your cost 50 million Ghana cedis. Then you have another 20 million at the acquire renovation our diner home. We are in Usuni Jano hall because I'm on for a Chile, Aquajo Musica, and that is it. So some of these things in a bar, or being who are holding accountable and responsible because I see in the past nobody was made to answer for anything. In a situation there now bano crowd best at least you better commit certain efforts your investigation at the preliminary stage near who say in 7 year cost no krobia na say bibia wom no president na abomim fita duku no tin baby and the new actors no mugum so obi anso yi nani and impunity no egu so and ereni enti nema ekoso mi enya me nwanwa and corruption no has been institutionalized as state institutional over the years. They are supposed to ensure say the pairs of the country, and I said the pairs of this particular country, you ever protecting your guardian, just like President Akufo-Addo said, he is coming to protect the public person. And public person, no far question, but began for crash your moon. And we didn't waiting in sub-boom. We got to near him near Busia for the number for Nepia, and Muchedi. So at the end of the day, nobody is willing, and as Obian Hobbit, that particular political will to confront anybody and also pursue justice for this particular country because why now pursue though from Senator Akufo-Addo take here away from day one you scandals upon scandals, corruptions upon corruption, filthy ones and the ever middle na se for no nyina besin ne yentimi fa sabi abebe crown court enkodi na sem ka say abebe na di for entino say na ye no. So clearly it shows the president Nankasa is happy. He's complicit about what is going on. Exactly,
deep involved.
Exactly, because you say the bus stops are the leader. The stop it back at the leader.
Fantastic.
Because I always say leadership. That particular leadership, stronger. Now with me well that leadership. Now at the end of the day, people around you will be scared. Just like me take you back to Rollins time, about Rollins, president, How often now, what is yes, Rollins minister with Nisakobosika with him? Why? Because they have respect for the president as a person. Because Bonibia Bedibiano is a direct disrespect to the person. But in this particular space, president at the early stage, that compromising, now president and making additional speech there, respect Ben and improve for Benyamano. Then surrounding the family members around him, family members, and also they are not just said they are in the government, almost scandals on daily basis and more also. So your failure to discharge justice at that particular point to ensure say these individuals ever face law now went to me what compromise so everybody around you ever take solace from that particular fact and they also do those things. So the president went to me and anything about it. Went to me and mama phones say sabi odo nsako mind sikama there are consequences in that for now we see the whole thing to just politics because you see Obaya no Dimrika kuku no set up your friend saying the office of the special prosecutor. Makacho said that thing was a useless creation because we are president now we are well in over fighting corruption. You don't need office of the special prosecutor. Already you are the AG and other agency with prosecutorial powers. All you have to do is give them that political will. You disconnect yourself and allow them to act and also work independently. But you are not allowing them. Nipa do kofan be na attorney general for the way no crowd not tied to the apron strings of the president. I know the case is about to be mfa. And you kofa special prosecutor and better only adding up to the narrative. So you do be about you fight corruption. Special prosecutor by Martin Midua. Now are you willing to take up issues? No, na we ekosi saying. Obabontin Bakachi and Akufo-Addo the mother serpent of corruption. And the president and his cousin on several occasions, attempted to set your booty out. At some point in time, he realized that he couldn't cope with the situation again. He resigned. So we need Martin now we need the kind of person now here, not the kind of tenacity and for him to resign from his post, clearly it shows that he suffered a lot. Ejan Hokoye, the Auditor General Bakuna Obasinko Domlivo. Or success a charge amount for a year, your friends Crow and Associates, and several other high-ranking government officials who were cited in issues of corruption. Yes, sir, charge your mono. Issue by banter. In the end, the president came in and rescued him. President discharge man call. Yes, that particular issue, unconfirmed BM because he has seen the age when you know so. Samra oye ni nyuma ni nyinande ye who said the age when you know but taking that particular issue he was taken off the picture. So at the end of the day how do you convince anybody say the when it comes to say willingness to fight corruption, that particular willingness in our hefa. So when you delete that particular element from your governance then you become like a toothless bulldog. You can only bark and make noise, but you can't bite anybody. So everybody around the president has realized he's just a toothless bulldog who can only make noise but cannot bite anybody.
Toothless
bulldog.
The president?
Yes, because that is what he is. He's a toothless bulldog who can only shout and make noise. He can only bark. He cannot bite anybody. So everybody around him, you see him as a weak person.
If Ivan Innocent, what's it?
They say he's a toothless bulldog who he cannot bite. He can only bark, make noise. Just yes. I said Kramaya or Ba who say nipa bad or we are so quite no or bonnet two way no. That is the kind of person I am because with him Obano, that is the name he got for himself. Akufo-Addo in 1993 president Eddie. And now your friends say, or your principal person, or not your basse, Katasishan and Asafonoma on Soso. So people saw him as a strong person, or bar, Sabi. People will be scared going into corruption. But Oba, we're creating corruption farm, and our other workers are goom. And then they are cultivating corruption from day one to date. From Crow and Associate to Deben to your friend saying, Nkofoya PDS, to wine, corruption every day. So it's like a corruption bazaar. And nobody is taking responsibility. Nobody has shown leadership because he's not showing there. Or your penina sebi. Somebody should look up to him because now on certain example. Because in this particular time and when I was scared, that is why all the reports you see nothing but filthy corruption all over. And when you go into it, you see high-ranking government officials, not just any ordinary person, high-ranking government officials. And to them, everything is transactional in this particular country. Even at the time of COVID, do you know, say in the COVID way, you say, I'm working space online, say, at the end, you are saying, over 23 million Ghana cedis. And I had those Zoom meetings in a forum. Now, I will say, during that particular period, yet me time such huge sums of money at the Zoom meeting. Now, when him company no Mokofa and say, provided that your friend saying, virtual working space for them, no. Omukai you could see a company in Sikamano, but we holding tax component, Ghana, the other, Omu Ghana component, Sikana a woman as a tax component in a woman, as Yajamo Mino, over 1 million Ghana citizens, or Mura fee, or one yet. I don't know what is getting in a campaign, and now our Attorney General, the company minimum, but I think that I've forgotten the name, something. Our Auditor General report by him, or more a fee, and Omukotia Sikana mana, and Sana. Age Universe or Munkonko Sikano. No, Age Auditor General. Yes. And see, Senka, one mum in that particular instance. And at the end of the day, no, as I'm now, I can watch from a tran at all. Nobody has been surcharged. Nobody, they are not demanding anything. Then you go to the information ministry. Say, so those flimsy excuses and those infantile justifications or can't try and say, Nimko for no risk allowance and then as a forum. Minimum many doctor been a TFA.
Fantastic.
Oh, ya COVID-19. Ne yirinya COVID-19. Ne mami and senya COVID-19. Nobody was even given a dime. But I say why insurance are more.
Fantastic.
There will be a office. Yeah, your friends a Zoom meeting and as for no. Yes. And you see, Sikano Mofano, they are taking this money with impunity. They are acting with impunity because you see, on my Sikano, and yet a buffalo Yachi Guardia, so IMF, so they know the buyer, how much the map party. Sikano, or Quano, one in Sabum, you open the exactly, because Penny in the fear. That is what I'm telling you. Any fee. Penny be any fear. Ghana. Yes, because Sankawu leadership, Mugabe may say, leadership is an act. You set it up, or every time there you try to perfect it. So what you do is that we are government and as we are state, you must show no weakness and you must show no mercy. These are two critical elements. We are president and now we are state. Now we show that will be your end. Fantastic. Because all your minor will show weakness. People will take advantage of that particular weakness and they will do excesses because we in such a way, say, in our individual way, we are very dangerous.
Fantastic.
Every individual is predisposed to being corrupt at any point in time. So always and always, there must be opportunities and incentives available for Nipanos or other buyers. As a state, it is your job to block those things. And as I will block here, it means that you don't show mercy and you don't show weakness. So, you are preparing another group of people to come and steal because they at the back of their mind, that is why if you go to other jurisdictions like China and then South Korea, who we are, they will tell you that there are consequences. South Korea for president, or involved in corruption, because he said, Okoda jail as a president, director of your friends, Bureau of National Intelligence, director Nankasa Koda jail. Samsung director and Neba prison. Why? Because they were involved in act of corruption. Sesia Monoka say, my main such example back on US. Emerante Obiao, Donald Trump, or Kofi, or the classified documents Kofi, Nana Cosachini fear prepared the Nako court. Pence, Mike Pence, I am way, yes, Sachini fear act for the same documents. Sesia Monoka is the certain president Joe Biden, and not cast LO in the fear, yes, Sachini fear for the same document. COVID-19 fund in the United States of America.
Malawian president. One is in the say a audit report. Just in the for now cash to be because that is what leadership is all about. We a leader, you're more certain power, certain authority. Say you exercise fine discretion just to ensure say yes. So let's take Africa for instance. Let's not go to Europe or America and other continent, but let's take Africa as a continent. Someone like Paul Kagame. In Rwanda.
Yes.
No,
because you see, Paul Kagame, I said and he has proven sufficiently to the people that he's a leader.
In Rwanda.
Fantastic. So when you get to the town now, you know there is a sheriff in town.
Fantastic.
Because as a president, that is what you need to do. So we are president, even people are there must be fine lines. They know say Mugabe madam for.
You draw lines.
Between yes. Mugabe madam for. But when him said there are certain lines I wouldn't even cross.
You can't go beyond it.
Exactly. When you cross the line,
that boundary.
When you cross that boundary, you have crossed your Rubicon and there will be consequences.
So there will be consequences.
You don't even dare. Not even your wife. So when you set those red lines, they will deal with you with respect. But when you're more and a team for children moving some hunubum.
I said, make me what you do.
Yes, the president.
Yes,
the president was set a Juma Diamaoba. Wafa Yere, Wanamfo, Uniaba, Wafasia. The old wife,
baby mama phone.
Yes, you see, suddenly, such a crassism, no, a young crassism. such kind of governance.
Oh, Mugabe. So be appointed o baby mama.
Mugabe
as Ghana ambassador to Czech Republic.
Mugabe. Those things in a democratic dispensation like this,
Obama appointment.
Because you see, then see, I'm not going to say normal qualification. I mean, political corruption, chronism. One key thing, you underline, you delineating. Fine, chronism. What for Busia for no one for winning more.
Nepotism,
the same thing. You're the same family. And to win him, then the say. So Busia would make a position or the willingness to crack the whip.
That's the conflict of interest.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
So, it is assumed say, won't mean yes, when instead dealing with him because of ties and not for anything, you can't do it. It is you do it. You exactly. Now no can for attack din sem huna na okotena parliament na. Won wan him for no mo share kiki akokotena tena baby.
Yes, support no.
They support all these things. So family way no. A bit detail from doing what you're supposed to do. And intina it is your friends practice everywhere. Assume say you don't bring close families. A lot of them into your government. What's
compare John Mahama dear na the Kotota na the home a bassa nepotism ni huamana send obesia.
Oh, now it's a waste of time comparing John Mahama to Akufo-Addo. You're only wasting your time. Oh, your friends say Mugabe. It's just a waste of time because you see, men we see the entire Ghana for it is 2016 na they cost na Ghana for office omonya enough. So they wanted something new. People thought, say, oh, Akufo-Addo, what's ATM from 92 hours, said he was bringing something new on board. Among for we said corruption in 2016 was high, and you know, this guy will come and tame the situation. So he came with high hopes. He convinced a lot of people, including those in academia. People middle class, even lower class in the crowd. A lot of people got fooled by the fact that Akufo-Addo has been around, he has been talking over the years, and you see, this is the guy with the magic wand that about the flipper. The narrative, everything will change in this particular country. He came and he's not coming to solve the mess. So the guy himself is the mess.
Who is the guy?
The president.
Wow.
Who came to solve the problems? You know? Now he's more than a problem. And that is where we are. What I say?
So the was say on my Evan.
Mr. Going forward, you know, it's a lesson in now going forward.
So the money they pay someone will say cheap.
Na say baba ayefo. Na enya fo nka agric minister bet make us up a president tadi. So what na no me say. Na no obi frame me bisa say kum chat as up a president tadi. Na me say kum chat as up president. I didn't throw into me nka because agric minister upon all that the way okroma and your friend say
you big man.
Yankasa vice president. O he niema track record na some okeka here in opposition. On him how to tame your friends at the dollar, arresting now my IGP, giving lectures everywhere, and all the practical wisdom to translate those things into action, into tangible. Ghana for feeling the impact. You know, he never had those things. It was just
more fire. And
I ought to go. What I say, and it is at this point. In the face of the disappointment of Dabra Ghana for the failure of glare, who had debt to your GDP to the fact that for the first time in the history of this particular country,
under the Fourth Republic,
Fantastic. They're defaulting both external and domestic debt obligations. We have gone out there to tell people such all the credible rating agencies, Moody's, Fitch,
junky economy.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
So if this is your scorecard, you said the moral, your friends say, convictions, obey the president. I didn't know Kum Jat and Timinkas only president.
Kennedy, someone was another DB.
Exactly. So you see,
most another crowd with DB.
You reduce Adena to the stance as a president. I say, I would answer like a joke. Because, yes, you don't, Baby Abedruno. I say you don't need like any extraordinary intelligence to be a leader. They hear say, "Oh, to confuse."
But is that what the Sunday Ghanaians no?
No, you see, I don't make a say
the Sunday ones.
That is what they want. That is not what we want. But you see, the kind of political narrative over the years, you know. Mugabe, you see, we are here because we see media no be a free ban. The session of the media pass na a free ban. Or more confused man for to the sense that can who be and the Yaba Bedru has the traditional media, old one, Yaba Hatcher for no, and Yamona Meka, and Yamu de Nubi, Yaba ha che for no kwatena radio so a yebo kwa ha yemo nkwa ha sa for no mugina medo na asem no kra wom no they are not able to situate the discussion in the context. Emetimi I harness understanding for the person I'm making informed decision because obi a obi ejina but it's good so be you anim say o me de magiatum hana me wo then you speak the truth dan so be ya ho say wo de me wo ha then you will not tell the truth then you confuse people so at the end of the day the kind of political decisions among for they become a bit confused. But going forward, no matter and the platforms add also. And the information keeps coming. As we are apart from the TV, people are watching online in several places. So the medium not also, and people are getting enlightened, people are getting informed. So going forward, now I think that some of these politics Akufo-Addo buy and among some here and among some here it's never going to be the case anymore because Ghana forward now be compelled.
In the
you see, and I say politics a serious business. Oh, and we can just wake up and yachim krofobne democracy them near to because winning yatikrom has a and now more catchers on behind and free ama your friends the youth abra ya political campaign. I don't know call buy and I'm catch and say seed money is 30 million. And I had come a private company. And I'm money manase. But the good question
private.
The good question is at this point. So we had a kind of economic turbulence. Then the outlook I look so bleak and so depressing, you know. Do you think do we need to go into that particular venture? Because say ya wa chrome rent, you know. Actually say yes we are few and now don't die the longest we have been is 6 months. So as a serious and as a responsible government, winning your way and you understand governance. Now what the way I said,
the rule of law.
What you do is you apply the law. You ensure
say the rule of law.
Mugabe, you mrana ya juma. Na say mrana ya juma na say 6 months. I'm not sure say the youth out there you need you say do you think say youth of this particular country always in there say obimfa atidenti ade no fa exactly. The staggering unemployment situation in town. That's your job. You're supposed to fix it.
Fantastic.
But these same guys will write a manifesto and put it in the manifesto say me ba be see ya first a hostel amakaya yefo na ya dey set manifesto na ya kan kira amanfo on the political platforms. And sometimes I have access and soon a gene because you see uko school do level bia some of these politics roadside politics we arsenal and kayamfa national platform so because such politics will be as what apiobia wa me a can say apiobia why this way habri that is why you say all these things because we are serious I wouldn't be
and what didn't tampi
because Mugabe
to say me kime mono
Mugabe what did you kaya ye ho Kyei when did you yes when did you nipa from some are coming from the north some are coming from BA and other places youth are among at their youthful age and they have a lot of energy with a lot of prospect in them. Some have ideas but because of the economic situation they don't have those opportunities and they are being forced out of their homes living on the street in Kumasi. As a government, your first priority will be at addressing the staggering unemployment situation. Address the problem called your friends Kyei. But what you say, the Kyei is a comfort zone for you. So we will be creating hostels. So it means that you have no plan for them. A populace of the youth now, you need them at this particular point in time to tap into their immense natural potentials. Ne wo mumu sabe ya mind benya some faso no unya hu some faso ukosi hostel ama mo nam no mo Kyei yesa angu na kakra no mo ho eden na so besi na sa politics ne bia no but I'm only discussing the idea behind it. Say idea ni nyansa ni as a government we are serious no. But it doesn't matter. Yeah. The mere fact that you're only telling people their war has said. What has it?
But you're okay, baby, you're all right.
Oh, okay, you're okay. But you see, sure. It is about say we are okay. Now, but
I'm for taking it serious.
No, it's so we name the warrior. He doesn't know what he's doing.
But we may not need him in 2014, 2015, 2016.
No, but nothing has changed.
Lectures.
No, it's the same thing. But you see, yes, talk is cheap. So what I say, because say correct textbook man, I don't have pen, paper, church or near my film. Now that chance could man for na kokan more there. It's easy to anybody at all can do.
By the clergy, the traditional leaders, no, everyone is quiet. No one is talking.
And I said, William say you can't hypocrisy. You come hand free. Chrome have a bit at CIA. Look at the economic situation. If in Sabi and Coco Chrome on number
54 point.
Yes.
Right?
And Coco Chrome on number 1 saying cry no else for the pension this particular
dog stock near saying.
Your dog stock 575. And they are rising
455 and I
yes, and they are doing 93.5 in terms of GDP, and that is even a lie. It's not true.
Dollar need that saying.
Dollar and then 13, 14, 15.
3.8.
Yes.
Yeah, more two pneumonia as a panama IGP.
And I make a just say talk is cheap. Say I'm fire non can is different than say oh yeah the actuals because when him your debt to your GDP now can was no cano more cano. The association chamber young fan can because proud to this particular time yeah way. When say IMF about the World Bank the projection by say you be end 2022 by December no near debt to your GDP at 104.7%.
Are we there or not?
We are passing because cannot want it to be free.
Hold on, Masaba Osubium. You have asked like I said my about for and then you